Outskirts, a werewolf short audio story. Written and performed by Alec and Frisch. In January, out in a foggy clearing in the woods, at dusk, a young backpacker in his mid to late 20s is trying to find the quickest way home. The air was cold. He suddenly stopped his pace and looked around, feeling a presence in the area. He stands there, exhaling the cold air as he listened intently to his environment. Slightly frightened, he tries to recompose himself and bring his focus back to walking. While doing so, he starts speeding up his pace. After a moment, he suddenly heard a howl in the distance. The entire time, the backpacker was just thinking to himself to keep moving forward no matter what. His fear started to rise. He stopped again. He knew for a fact that this time, he heard the sound of a branch cracking, coming from the trees about a couple 100 feet behind him. The backpacker carefully pulls out a sheathed knife from his pocket, and while concealing it by keeping it close to his chest, he continues his pace forward. His breathing rate started to steadily increase. He suddenly hears something gently drop on the ground behind him at the entrance of the clearing. Judging the impact was heard from such a distance, it sounded like something big. Whatever it was, the backpacker wasn't going to entertain the idea of looking back. He just made sure he kept a steady pace moving forward. As he continued onward, he truly felt a presence behind him. He increased his pace to a jog. No matter how fast the young man moved, it seemed this presence kept moving in on him. The young man is able to run for a moment before the large beast quickly gains up on him and drags him down by his legs. He drops the knife, and the animal thrashes his body from side to side. During the struggle, the backpacker tries to keep his eye on the knife, trying to find some way to get it back. He lets out a pain-stricken yell in response to the animal causing a prominent wound. The young man looks in the direction of the knife. The animal kept throwing him about, while the backpacker struggles, punching the beast while simultaneously trying to reach for the knife. In one lucky instance, the animal slammed the backpacker close enough to the knife for him to grab it, and immediately thrust it toward the beast. The backpacker limps out of the forest, in shock, without his pack on, onto a trail with the knife in hand. He was covered in blood. He stumbles up the path for a moment, and then falls to his knees in pain. The backpacker remains there to have a moment of rest, rapidly breathing the cold air in and out. He then grunts in response to a sharp pain he felt in his lower abdomen. The backpacker lifts his shirt to reveal a huge bloody bite mark on his stomach. He puts his shirt back down, recoiling in pain from the wound's sting. He then closed his eyes, grimacing in agony. The young man then suddenly opened his eyes and looked towards the sky. The light of the full moon was beaming down on him. The backpacker glares at the moon for a long moment as his gums start to slowly pull back, showing his teeth.